Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a massive Target try-on haul to share with you guys. Lots of really pretty spring dresses, some midi skirts, mostly dresses though because I am currently 27 weeks pregnant. All of these items are non-maternity, but they obviously will be bump friendly, and if you're looking for any of the pieces that I style throughout the video, they will all be linked down in the description box below. My name's Amanda. For those of you who may be new, I just wanted to quickly say hello, and I just wanted to welcome you to my channel. I'd love for you to subscribe, and if you guys love Target hauls, definitely give this video a thumbs up. That would definitely help me out. And let's get started with today's Target try-on haul. Love this first dress. It has really pretty detail along like the trimming. Reminds me a lot of a dress I picked up at Target actually last fall. I think I actually picked up two different prints because I loved it so much. This one's very similar, but definitely different enough to justify both. And I actually think this would work really well into the fall season just because with the coloring, it would look super cute with booties once we get there, but let's not rush anything. Let's enjoy the warmer weather once it finally arrives. I do love this neckline. I'm honestly not a fan of these strings. I feel like they're really not necessary, so I would honestly, I plan to just cut those off just because I really like this detailing and I feel like this is kind of taking away from it a little bit. Do want to point out there is a seam right here across the bust. It is stretchy, but I just wanted to point that out because it is like sitting on top of my boob. Just FYI, just in case you're curious. This material is actually a little bit different than I was expecting. It's a little bit thicker and it's a very stretchy material, so it's very comfortable. But I would be careful washing this because I feel like it might shrink a little bit in the wash, especially the dryer. I would probably just lay this flat to dry to be a little bit safer, but very roomy. And it does have a high-low kind of hemline, so it's definitely a lot longer in the back. Even like without the bump, it would be shorter in the front. But I think it's a super sweet little dress. I paired it here with these Target wedges, which are such a great neutral that go with everything. You could definitely dress this up or down, pair it with a denim jacket and sandals for the weekend. Here I kind of went in between casual. This would be cute for like a brunch, that type of thing. And then I would say if you are shorter than 5'5", you could make this work in your work wardrobe. The front may be a little too short depending on how tall you are, but I would just drape over like a white blazer or something and definitely make this work. Next is this comfy casual dress. It has a little bit of a wider kind of relaxed V-neck and it's just super comfy. The material is thicker than a normal t-shirt dress. It's almost like a sweatshirt material, so it's great for transitioning between seasons since it has a little more weight to it. And this comes in a bunch of colors. I was really drawn to this light blue color. I am wearing a size medium, and normally with this brand I kind of go in between. It fits usually a little bit more on the smaller side, but I would say this one actually runs a little more oversized. So if you're wanting a closer fit, you can size down, but I kind of like this relaxed fit look. And then I paired it with these studded sandals. These are very comfortable and they do run true to size. Next is this cutie little blue and white striped dress, and I just adore blue and white stripes throughout the summer months. And then this one just has such cute little feminine details that I love, from the ruffle sleeve here. And then I also really like the skirt. I did find it ran tight through the chest area with my normal strapless bra. It just did not seem to be super comfortable, even though there is smocking in the back, which should let it be adjustable. But I think with the more narrow cut through here, there just wasn't enough stretch at the top there. So personally, I'm actually not even wearing a bra right now, and it's thicker material, so it is a little more structured, but I would go with an adhesive bra. I'll link my favorite one down below. But if you do want a normal strapless bra, I would say you may want to size up in this one just because the top fit. But I think this is such a cute little midi dress. Does come with pockets, and it is very bump friendly because this sits across like right under the bust, so it doesn't drop in to the bump at all. And I paired it with a neutral sandal. Next is this pink little ruffle dress. I think this came in a few different colors. Has a tunic neckline with a tie and a ruffle sleeve detail. The ties on this are quite long. Sometimes I like to just leave them be, but these just seemed kind of excessively long to me. But I love the tiered bottom and the skirt. Paired it with some espadrilles. I am wearing my normal size small, and it's just a very soft, almost has like a suede texture to it. The armholes are a little bit wider, so I would say if you typically run a little bit smaller through your shoulders, I would go ahead and size down. But the back is kind of cut a little bit wider because of the ruffle sleeve detail. So this dress is definitely fitting me way too big. I got a medium in this, and I can like see everything straight down. So definitely runs a little bit bigger because normally mediums don't fit me like this big. So I would say you could easily size down in this. I could probably even wear it the extra small. Like there's just a ton of room, and yeah, pretty much everywhere. I mean, yeah. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of this rounded neckline situation, but it may look better if it doesn't like hang down so low. So jury's still out on this one, but it has a texture. To be a little careful here. It has like a textured stripe detail through it, and I can see my legs coming through the black. You can't see on camera, but in person I can see a little bit of sheerness through there. But because there's so much volume, I don't necessarily think it's see-through. It does come with pockets. It's a little bit longer in length. I just paired it with a studded sandal here, but honestly, this is a return for me. I bought it in another color. I have a feeling that one's going to be see-through, but maybe I bought a small, so let's find out. This is the same baby doll dress as the black dress. This is the size small. It does fit better, but honestly, overall, I'm not a fan. The material's really cheap. I feel like you will sweat to death in this in the summertime. It's really thin. I don't like this neckline. So yeah, I love the color of it, and it had potential, but personally I feel like there are much cuter dresses out there for better quality. So yeah, I personally don't recommend this one. So this dress is an oldie but a goodie. It's still available, so I just wanted to re-include it. I styled this in a couple previous Target videos, and I have worn this thing so much. It's just comfortable to throw on. I even wear it like working from home, and it's lightweight. It comes in a ton of different colors. I went for this one just because I thought I could get a lot more wear out of it. I feel like it works well even during fall time versus like the light florals. But there are some really pretty floral options as well. And I got my normal size small. I would say if you're in between, you could size down in this one. And then here I paired it with a white sandal, but I wanted to quickly talk through like a little bit as to how I pick out shoes, especially when it comes to brown items. So obviously this is just like my opinion and what I typically go for, but when I have a brown, most of my shoes are like a tan neutral, and I don't really love them together because the colors are always a little bit off. So I usually go for something either very light neutral, like this type of color, or I like it with the white here. I feel like you could even do like a gold with this, just something that's not really a tan color personally. And I think you could even go a little bit more blushy like with these. These are from Target as well. But yeah, not sure if that helps, but I typically stay away from my tan neutrals when it comes to pairing with any sort of brown options. Alright, so this dress got missed in the pile to steam, so I apologize for the wrinkles, but it's very comfortable. It's like the material of a really comfy cotton, like bouncy maxi dress, but I love the detail in the skirt. I feel like it just makes it look a little more put together. It does come with pockets. I am wearing a size small. Fits really well on the top. I like this cut. I normally don't like sleeveless, but I feel like this neckline is very flattering. And then I paired it with a studded sandal, and I feel like I'm kind of backtracking a little bit because I was just saying I don't normally pair brown and brown together, but this color is such a light neutral. It's kind of like the nude sandal that I would pair it with, so I feel like the darker tan sandals do pair with this really well. I guess it's normally like the darker browns that I don't try to match or pair with other browns, if that makes sense. But just a super cute, comfy, casual dress. I think this comes in multiple colors as well. Next is this comfy, casual, flowy dress. This print reminds me of Hawaii. It's kind of like Hawaiian type flowers. I'm wearing my normal size small. I would say if you're in between, you could definitely size down in this one. Just has like a comfy flowy fit. Has a very simple V neckline with the tie tassels. I don't mind these ties, they're not too long, and I like the little tassel detail on the end. And then has a ruffle sleeve, and I want to point out that there is coverage under the arm, which I always appreciate. I hate when sometimes fluttery sleeves can just show a little, you know, too much armpit. So I like the coverage on this one. It is a little bit longer. I'm 5'5" for height reference. I think this would also be really cute with like a rattan belt. I don't know if they necessarily work with the bump, but if you don't have a bump, I would probably belt it just to like pull my waist in a little bit more. And then I just kept on the same comfy studded sandals. So I love the print on this dress. It definitely had some really awesome potential, but I am going to have to return this one. The band through here is just way too snug. It actually has no stretch at all. Like, it would totally be fine if it had some like stretch to it, but I could barely like slide it over my chest. I feel like even if I was not pregnant, that this band just would not work for me. It just has no extra room. So I'm gonna have to return this one, but otherwise it has a really great fit. And I also like the bow tie detail back there. Paired it with the white sandals, and it has a really pretty like flow to it. It's definitely a lighter, thinner material. So I really like the dress, but I just wish this band was stretchy. I feel like even if I did size up to the next size, I'm still not gonna really like that too much. Next, I have this midi skirt, and this also comes in a dress as well. And I will say it definitely looks more expensive than it was. Just the colors and the prints definitely doesn't look like something that you would typically find at Target. It is a wrap skirt, so it does open up, but there is a ton of coverage. Like, the skirt crosses, and I feel very like secure in this, and then it actually is stitched at the top. So it's kind of like a hybrid wrap skirt because you don't actually wrap it around you. It's like a stretchy, the waistband's kind of already stitched together, but it does open up. Has this cute little tie detail. I really like the volume at the bottom of the skirt. It's definitely a little bit more of a statement. Like, I wouldn't reach for this casually on the weekend, but if I had something on my calendar, if I was going to a shower or like vacation or something like that, that's when I would reach for this. I'll also link the dress down below, and then I just paired it with a basic t-shirt, but you could do a cami. I would say a bodysuit would probably be the best option with this because there is so much volume to the skirt. That would just help balance it out. However, my pregnant butt's definitely not even going to try to get in a bodysuit right now, so we're just doing a basic tee. Alright, definitely one of my favorites from the haul is this dress. I was really torn on what color to get. I also really liked, it's kind of like a rusty corally pink color. I'd have to look at it again, but I was torn between those two. Ended up going with the ivory, but I kind of want the other color just because I have so many white dresses, but I just love them, you know? They're just such a good staple. But I really like the neckline on this one, and then it has a casual dropped sleeve that's already kind of rolled and stitched for you. I'm wearing a medium. It is a little bit roomy, but it hangs really nice. It actually has pretty good weight to it, and then there is a built-in slip underneath, and I love that it's sewn into the skirt. There's no slip on the top, so I would keep it neutral if you get this color. It does come with pockets, and then I paired it with these studded sandals, which are really comfortable. You could definitely dress this up a little bit with a wedge, but I know I would just kind of reach for this really casually for the weekends. This next dress has a really flattering cut through the top. It's just a spaghetti strap with adjustable straps, and I really like the change in direction of stripes in this. I feel like it just adds a little more interest to it. This seam right here through the waist is stretchy, but I wouldn't say it's the most flattering with a bump. I feel like it would be nice to kind of define your waist through there. So if you are pregnant, I would pass on this one. And the bottom of the skirt is flowy, midi length. There is a liner underneath the skirt. Otherwise, I would say it is pretty sheer without that, but it is built in to the dress, which I appreciate. And this also came in a cream color as well. If you want something more neutral, then I just paired it with my go-to Tory Burch Millers. The back of the dress, and this one also has pockets as well. This dress is absolutely beautiful. It's Swiss dot, looks very much like something you would buy at Free People for 3 times the price. Really comfortable. My only complaint is it has that slip situation and I put it on wrong. So that's why it looks a little strange through here. Personally, I feel like it's cute enough to keep. I normally hate the built-in slips because I literally always mess them up. So I would personally cut the slip out and just put it on first and then put the dress on. It's just so much easier. Or just use my own slip in general. But it's a really comfortable material, has some pretty details to it that make it look a little more expensive. It is very bump friendly. This would also be really pretty if you have any like spring photos coming up, even like maternity photos if this is the vibe you're going for. I am wearing a size small and it has this detail through here. The sleeves are sheer and then kind of bells out. So has lots of really pretty details that I love. My only complaint is the slip, but with this I would justify just cutting it out just to make it a little bit easier for me. I also like that the slip goes down. It doesn't go down all the way, but it goes down to this seam right here, so I feel like it blends really well. It's not showing like an awkward like segment to the dress and the skirt, but it's also not all the way down, so you also get a little bit more of a lightweight movement at the bottom. So I love gingham print. Had to try this kind of, it's like a shorter maxi dress. It does have pockets and comes in multiple colors. I really like this higher neckline, though I will say it seems to fit really wide. Like it's coming out, I don't know. I feel like it could go either way. It could either hide your armpit roll really well, or you may find yourself like constantly kind of adjusting this, if you know what I'm saying. I just feel like it's a little bit restrictive right through here. But I am wearing a size small. Maybe a medium would be a little bit better in the top. I think this neckline is really flattering. You could even like throw your hair up in a cute little messy bun and make it very casual. I paired it here with the Walmart little Gucci look for less sandals. So I think my game plan is to return this one just because like it feels a little restrictive through here. Next is this comfy kind of gauzy cotton tiered dress, and this could be worn off or on the shoulder. It has a very kind of interesting neckline where you could kind of wear it off the shoulder to create a wider V, or fully off the shoulder, or you can also of course wear it on the shoulder as well, which is where I personally feel like it looks the most flattering on me. The waistband through here does V up a little bit right in the center. So it is very bump friendly, does come with pockets. There is not a liner under this one. It is flowy, but personally I would wear a nude slip skirt underneath just because I can kind of see like my skin tone coming through. It's not necessarily see-through, but I would just feel better knowing there's some coverage under that. And if you don't like a slip skirt, you could also do like nude compression shorts or even like Spanx, just to feel more secure under there. I also wanted to mention most Target dresses especially come with these stretchy plastic bands, and I think they're intended to help with like hanging your clothes, but personally I always remove them just because I find I was always having to like tuck them in and they're just really not doing anything for me. I have all of those non-slip hangers, so I personally don't use these. So if you don't already cut these out, you can just pull them most of the time. That's what I would recommend doing, so you don't have to deal. This dress is super cute. I'm kind of surprised at how big it fits because normally this brand fits a little bit smaller. So I got a medium and the top is just way too big, and especially through like the armpit area, like you would definitely see a regular strapless bra underneath. I love the strap placement, and then the ruffle is very flattering on the arm, but it's just way too big underneath here and across the chest. So I definitely need a smaller size. And then, I don't know, the back, like this, if I drop my shoulder, the strap just falls off. So I'm not even sure if a small would necessarily work or if I would need an extra small. But I do love the fit. I think it has such cute potential. Throw in a little sun hat. So I'll keep you guys posted how the smaller size works over on Instagram. And then I paired it with these studded sandals. This dress is just like a heck to the no. These sleeves are just, they're not it. Way too big and unflattering. Like, I feel like I could wear football shoulder pads and look cuter. So this one's definitely going back. Don't want to spend a ton of time on it. I was going to like kind of compare these two since they are kind of a similar look, but yeah, there's no comparison. Definitely go for this one over this situation. This is a big disappointment. Let me know if you guys came across anything cute at Target that I need to know about down in the comments below. And if you have any favorites, I'd love to hear your feedback on today's pieces. If you're not already following me over on Instagram, my handle is strawberrychicxo, and that's where you can find me every single day over on stories. Share a lot of sneak peeks to these try-on hauls as well. So if you want the first look, that's where you can find it. And I am also one of those bloggers that actually answers my DMs. So if you ever want to chat, happy to talk with you guys over there. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later this week with a new fashion video. Bye!